All right, so jumping right into the workout. My bad on the intro. My brain was just literally brain fogged up. Didn't even think about it, and I was also on the phone with my mom on the way to the gym this morning when this, or the morning when this workout was filmed. But regardless, we got a push A session here. Now we have some machine side laterals to get us started. 2 working sets here. Obviously, we've already done some mobility work, getting everything nice and ready to rock and roll. Rotator cuff, shoulders, chest, really anything from the waist up, for lack of better terms, gets a little action, gets a little blood pumped into it before I get rocking and rolling. A couple warm-up sets here, build up to a top set, get a feel for that, and then rock a couple sets at that top set. So we did 2 sets of 10 here, kind of progressively just adding more and more onto this, man. I think this is the full stack, plus the added weights you can slide over, plus an added 25, and plus an added 5-pound plate as well. So we're going to have to figure out something to do with that to keep adding weight. But yeah, 2 working sets of 10 reps there. So then some pec deck. I actually cannot take credit for using the handles like this. This is all Justin Shire. I'm a big fan of his. I actually chatted with him briefly on Instagram just about this variation, how awesome it is. And it really is. I have very, very long arms, so something like a pec deck or fly type movements can be challenging for me sometimes to get actually like comfortable with without really torquing on the elbows hard. But this one I really felt awesome. So we got 2 individual little D handles here that I just kind of looped around the actual handles on the pec deck. Feels great. I've been doing this for a couple weeks now. 2 working sets here. Again, both were actually coincidentally sets of 10 as well. So I'd highly recommend keeping that in that 10 to 15 rep range. I wouldn't go too light on the pec deck. I think some people try to overemphasize some aspects of the pec deck sometimes and overcomplicate it. I'm a big fan of the pec deck, man, and I like to push the weight a little bit for sure. So anyways, 2 working sets there. Then we got our flat Smith press here. I have not gone this heavy on a Smith press or any flat press that is either barbell or Smith in a while, and this was a ton of fun. So we got 2 plates and a quarter here, taking this for a ride in our 3rd exercise. Got a solid set of 7. I was actually really happy with this. The goal was to get 6 to 8, and I was right in the middle of that. So this will be our top set weight for this training block until unless I hit it for 10 reps in the next couple weeks. But my assumption is we're going to be rocking between 7 and 8 reps for a few weeks. But this one surprised me. Got my boy Cody in the back. I asked him for a little motivation, before this set. But we went up 5 pounds from our last time we did this. This is the 4th exercise in our workout here. So last time we did the 95s for a set of 8. When this workout was filmed, we did the hundreds for a set of 8 as well. So kind of working in those triple digits and going from there, man. So that is, felt awesome. It really did. Felt awesome. Felt really nice and strong, and it was great. So then really focusing on mixing up the form, changing and adapting the form to more of what Jared Feather preaches on YouTube for this JM press here, and this felt so much better. I noticed the way I was doing it in the past, I was able to load quite a bit more weight, but I was essentially making it almost like a press, the way that my triceps were. So here we're really keeping those elbows locked in. We're bringing the bar down to the chin rather than to the neck. And really, getting that nice deep stretch in the triceps and trying to keep those elbows slightly more tucked than I was. I was kind of trying to force that elbow to rotate in. For both the Smith press, by the way, and the incline dumbbell, both of those were 2 working sets as well. Again, shooting in that, 6 to 10, 6 to 12 rep range, depending on the set. Then this exercise here, we did 2 working sets here, just with a plate, top set of 10 here, and then we did a myo rep match set of 10 after that, where we got 8 in a row, racked it for a couple seconds, and then did 2 more. Then some 1-arm cable overhead extensions with a shorter rope. This one I was actually shooting to get a little bit higher reps here. I can't remember if this was my 1st or 2nd set. My top set of this I ended up doing for a set of 13. So I went down in weight a little bit by 5 or 10 pounds, but added quite a few more reps, or a handful more reps, much smoother reps too than what I was doing in previous weeks. So I've noticed with this one, I actually respond a lot better when I keep them in that 10 to 15 rep range. I feel it a lot more, and I feel like I can get a much deeper stretch in the triceps as well. And sometimes it's just about load management, man. We did 3 working sets here for a total of 5 working sets of triceps in this session. We will do an additional 5, of course, in our 2nd push day of this week. But it felt really, really good. Again, get that deep stretch. You can see my hand is going really, really far, even on these heavier reps, or even on these last couple of reps here. We're still really getting deep into the hole, sitting in it, and coming out as hard as we possibly can. So anyways, a great workout, guys. This training block coming off this deload is starting awesome. I cannot wait, and it looks like I'm going to show you guys both arms. Whoops. My bad. You get a full set here. yeah, I'll use this time as a little bit of filler for just talking about my, this training block. So coming off my deload, felt, again, digestion had slowed a little bit. So we're kind of picking that back up. I'm a couple days post deload now. This is my second day after my deload that I'm, recording this voiceover and uploading this video. And I can already tell everything has started to speed back up. Digestion has picked up. Everything seems to be moving in the right direction. So yeah, feels really good, man. Feeling really, really strong. I had a great back workout today, which you guys will see in a couple days. Again, strength is just continuing to plug forward for sure. So huge fan of that, man. That's what the off season's all about. It felt awesome for sure. So lots of fun. Anyways, I will catch y'all in the little bit of an extended outro here right about now. Push a session in the freaking books. Hey, my bad about the intro, guys. Totally my fault. I just wasn't even in that headspace, and I was also on the phone on my way to the gym this morning. I was talking to my mom on the phone, so wouldn't have been able to record anyways. But yeah, I just left the gym, so I'm still kind of huffing and puffing. Just finished up my last set of machine toe press. Went to the bathroom real quick, and then head out real quick. So had to head out real quick. So I'm on my way home, and what do we got, man? It's been a minute. What is it? November 10th. So I uploaded a video earlier this week, so it's been about a week now since my last upload. But these are fresh videos. The uploads that I was utilizing in the past were actually kind of recycled videos, for lack of better terms, meaning like I was using videos, not really recycled, but I was using videos that I had pre-recorded. There we go. That's a better word for it. Pre-recorded. Today, in the upload that's going to be coming out either today or maybe this will be on Monday, one of the two, this video is from this week. So this is a fresh start. I'm coming off of a deload week. Absolutely wonderful that I took that deload, because I went into the gym today and felt strong as an ox. So I think I caught my body, right at the right moment where I wasn't overly fatigued, where I couldn't recover during my deload. But at the same time, now I flipped it back, utilized that deload, felt beat up during my deload week. It's funny. Some of the weeks I feel the most sore and the most achy and in my joints and all that are during my deload. And there's a variety of reasons behind that, but we could do a whole video about that. But regardless, I'll save that rant for another video clip. But yeah, man, it just came off that deload, felt phenomenal in the gym, nice and full, had a big day of eating. I will say this too, if you are somebody like me who I'm very conscious of my digestion, I will tell you this: if you are deloading, be leery of, you can add in a little extra food here and there, you know what I mean, because you're not burning as many calories, put yourself into maybe a little bit of a heftier surplus to kind of recover even a little bit better, get lots of rest, get lots of sleep, all that kind of fun jazz during your deload week, and then get into your training block and crush it for the next 4, 5, 6+ weeks, whatever it is for you. But I will say that for me, my digestion during my deload week, it slows down drastically because of the change in intensity of my workouts. Like I'm going from, training balls to the wall to not even training looking at the wall. You know what I mean? That didn't make any sense, but you get the gist. Very much so different intensity levels. So my digestion this past week during my deload, not the best. But the nice thing is now we're back into our hard training. We're consistent with everything we need to be consistent with. Not that we weren't before, but now we are on the right track to get that digestion up and hauling forward again. So felt great, guys. Like I said, it's always a nice feeling. You never really know. Some weeks I'll come off a deload and feel a little extra shaky and be like, oh man, like I'm where I need to be, but not too far forward. And then there's weeks like this week where you just come off a deload and you just, feel like you can lift everything. You know what I mean? It was awesome. Added 5 pounds to my incline dumbbell, mashed reps on the last time I did that exercise for my top set. 5 pounds to both the top set and the back off set. Added 10 pounds to my flat Smith press. Only lost a rep off of that, because I'm trying to shoot in that 6 to 10, really 6 to 8 rep range for my top sets right now on flat Smith. And then back off sets of 10 to 12. So we were kind of right in the pocket with those. So I added a rep to that back off set as well. So everything just felt smooth. Added 15 pounds to my top set of pec deck. It felt great. For still a nice solid set of 10. Everything just was right where it needed to be. Right where it needed to be, for sure. So only exercise I did not record, per usual. toe press. I did do 4 sets of machine toe press at the very end for calves. Got to work those calves, guys. I would highly recommend 10 to 20 working sets of calves every week. Split them up, do them in 2 sessions. I don't know if I would do 10 working sets of calves in 1 session. It's a lot. You absolutely can. That's just a lot of volume for one muscle group in 1 session, but you definitely could do that. I wouldn't do it myself. I like to split it up. So we got 4 of our working sets in. For me this week, I will. I'll train calves no less than 3 times for a total of at least 12 working sets this week for sure. So anyways, so I'm gonna go home, have my post-workout meal. I'm good and hungry, ready to rock and roll. I got a few things I gotta check off the list today around the house and for work and all that kind of stuff, little prep work, all that. And that's about it, man. Channel's continuing to grow in the mid 620s. I don't even know if I made a video since we hit 600 subscribers. So dude, freaking awesome stuff. Just numbers are continuing to climb. Not that numbers are everything, but it does show that you guys are digging my content, and that's awesome. So I really appreciate all the love and support. And yeah, it's just been, I've been loving this journey, man. So sorry for, I was consistent with a couple of videos where it was like every other day, and then my deload week kind of threw a wrench in that because I don't really upload a ton during my deload weeks, because if they're new videos at least, I don't record my deload weeks because I'm usually just in and out of the gym in 45 minutes to an hour or so. Yeah, so regardless, I appreciate all the love and support, guys. Make sure if you have not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, get those notifications turned on, so every time you open up that YouTube, you'll see this ugly mug right at the top. And if you don't want that, hey, I don't blame you. It's hard for me to look in the mirror some days. Woof. Tell you what. Other than that, make sure you like and comment on the video. Like and share, I should say. Like and share the video. Drop a comment below with any questions or feedback or anything you got. If there is a question you have for me that you don't want seen publicly, please feel free to message me and give me a follow on Instagram at the Natty Teacher. You can also do the same thing on my TikTok. So I usually post condensed versions of my workouts on my TikTok as well. But other than that, man, that's kind of about it. Hey, it's a wonderful Sunday. God bless y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. Getting cold here in Michigan, man. It's starting to cool off a little bit consistently, so I love it. Fall is in full swing for sure, as we're in that 2nd week of November already. Crazy, crazy stuff. Years flying by. But hey, man, other than that, I am the Natty Teacher, and this episode of Road to Natty Pro, one of many left to come, is out. I will catch y'all on the flip. Eddie flop.